What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Winter's Reviews. Today I'm excited to share with you this brand new product from Soundcore by Anchor. This is the Boom 2 Plus, and this is a portable Bluetooth speaker with loads of features. One of the biggest features being the power. It's 140 watts and has bass up 2.0 technology. We're going to get into all those details. Right now I just want to show you what comes inside this box. As you can see, it is a big box, big speaker. So let's take a look and jump right in. So let's flip this around to the back, and as you can see on the box, if you'd like you can pause and read those features, but we're going to be going through all of them. So this speaker retails for $249.99, but if you go down to the description below this video, I can get you $40 off of your purchase. So take a look down in the description after watching this video. So when you open up the box, I've already had this opened. It's normally in like this plastic bag. On the either side you have a few things. So we have a strap for the speaker. I'll show you guys that in a minute. And then we have a charging cord, and it's USB-C to USB-C. Alright, now pulling the speaker out of the box, you're gonna have to have some muscle, because this thing is a beast. Take the packaging off of it, and there's the speaker itself. The last thing you get in the box is a quick start guide. Here is the Boom 2 Plus. And my first impressions of this, when I first unboxed it, I was just like, yo, this thing is a beast. Like, it is built like a tank. It's heavy, it's rugged, and just the design is like so sweet. So I was really excited to test the speaker out, guys, and I'm happy to tell you that I have been pleased with the performance of it. Being at $250 retail price, this speaker blows the competition out of the water as far as price and features. I have had a lot of JBL speakers in the past. I recently had a JBL Extreme 3 and got rid of it because so I actually have basically the older version of this speaker, which is the Motion Boom Plus by Soundcore, and I thought this one sounded better, was a little louder than the JBL Extreme 3, and then this is a whole nother thing. So let's talk about that. So this speaker boasts 140 watts. So normally this plays at 100 watts on the regular mode, but that extra 40 watts comes in when you press this button right here, which is the bass up button. So that really transforms the speaker, and the bass is incredible. It has dual 4.5-inch woofers on it, so right here and right here, 4.5-inch woofers. That is pretty dang big. And then you also get two tweeters, which are right here and right here. So what that's gonna do, it's really nice to have those tweeters, because that's gonna keep your sound separated. You're gonna be able to have those highs, those mids, and those lows separated for an overall really good sound quality. You get a frequency response range from 40 Hz to 20,000 Hz. So 40 Hz is a very low frequency, meaning that you're gonna get a nice deep, low sounding bass. This right here is a tank. It doesn't really have any rubberized areas other than here on the bottom. You get these 4 little rubber grips on the bottom, and then this texture, but this is all plastic. But I guess the plastic build it's like a tougher plastic construction, so it doesn't feel like it would crack or break, you know, getting hit or being brought outdoors. I actually used this outside playing volleyball, and it was perfect for that. It was plenty loud. I didn't even use it at full volume, and it just sounded really good. On the back of the speaker here, there is a rubberized flap, and that's where your ports are going to be. It's tethered, so you're not going to lose that piece. Pretty simple inside here. You have an auxiliary input, and then you have a USB-C in and out, so you can actually use this as an output port to charge your phone or any device. One other thing I want to mention about the design of the speaker is that you can really only use it sitting this way or like on its back or whatever. You can't really set it up on its side like this, and the reason is that this bass radiator is not inset enough, and especially when you're playing music, it's going to hit whatever you have it set on. So I don't recommend setting it down like that. And then you've got these metal or aluminum rings here on each side. If you can see underneath, there's a little detail there that says boom, and then on the other side as well. So those are going to allow you to utilize the strap that is included. You know, honestly, this isn't my favorite design for the strap. You have these metal clips here on each side, and basically what you do is you feed this through the loop and then you hook it to itself like that. And it's just kind of annoying. I would rather have like a little carabiner style clip to just clip on to that. So that is just one complaint that I have with that design, but nonetheless it works well. It's a nice material like a seat belt, and it is adjustable. You have this big handle here where there's also these little indents that fit nice for your fingers, so it's just really comfortable to hold. And then you also have the rubberized buttons here on the top. You can see it's in Bluetooth pairing mode. This button is the PartyCast 2.0 feature, which allows you to connect 100 or more of these bad babies and just have a bumpin' party if you have some buddies who buy these speakers, or if you just want to get a couple of them yourself. And then you also have this button, which is your lights on the side here. So these passive bass radiators have some bright LED lights in them. Another thing that makes this speaker so great for outdoor adventures and activities is that it is fully waterproof. It is IPX7 rated, and it will actually float in water. So you could bring it to a pool, let it float around. You could bring it in the river, a lake. Now if you want to keep your speaker waterproof, make sure to push that back in nice and tight. This Boom 2 Plus also has a 20-hour battery life, and Soundcore says that that is at 50% volume with the bass boost feature off. Obviously, if you have it at max volume, you're bumping it, bass boost up, lights on, having a party, you're definitely going to be looking at less playtime there. But 20 hours is pretty awesome for this speaker. I don't have any complaints on that. So now, probably what you've all been waiting for, let's talk more about the sound quality of this speaker, and then I'm going to show you the Soundcore app and how you can customize it in there. So generally, out of the box, coming in factory form, the sound quality is good, but you do have an app that you can get on your phone, and there's an EQ settings in there. So I have it tuned the way that I like, and I think that it sounds really good. I think the bass is phenomenal, guys. Like, the bass is just crazy on this thing. There's so much power. You got the big woofers. You're gonna have plenty of bass, alright? I think most people are going to hear this and think it sounds just absolutely amazing. I'm a little bit more picky with my audio, and even with the EQ settings, I couldn't quite get it to sound as crisp and clear as I prefer. The older version of this I thought sounded a little bit more clear and crisp. But I don't want that to discourage you guys, because really this thing sounds awesome as a whole. It does have good sound separation from the mids, the highs, and the lows. It actually has active crossover technology. And one thing I noticed during my testing too is that at full volume I do hear just a little bit of distortion, especially with the bass boost on and the more bassy songs. It wouldn't be noticeable being outside and being 10 feet away from the speaker, but when I was holding the speaker right up to my face at full blast, I could kind of hear it breaking apart a little bit. If you're anywhere below full volume, you really don't hear any distortion. Alright guys, we're going to take a look at the Soundcore app now. So as you can see, it's connected. I'm going to click on it here. So you have this panel of information here on the speaker. It will show you your battery life up there, and that's really all you get to see for the battery life, which is something that I hope that they can change in a future update, because you can update the firmware via this app. And I'm hoping that they make it so you can see the battery percentage. Right now, this speaker does not do that, and this is really the only indication we have. There's no indicator on the speaker itself other than the power button light turning red when it's about to die. I'll just show you real quick what's in the settings. You can pause and read that. It's pretty straightforward. And then going back here, you can control the volume of the speaker, and you can play and pause. And then you can control your bass up, and you can see on the speaker when I change that, it does this little like flicker, so you can kind of see that you're changing something. And then here's the equalizer, and this is really cool. So you have the preset Soundcore signature. This is what it sounds like coming out of the box. Again, I said it's really not my favorite sound, and then you just have 4 options here that are presets. So you have Soundcore signature, voice, treble boost, and balanced. And then obviously with all of those you can do the bass up or off. Then going back, you can actually do some custom EQs, which this is my favorite way to make the speaker sound the way that I want it to. So as you can see, you can do a lot of different custom EQs. You can name them different things. I just do, 1, 2, 3 and all that, but you can make all sorts of different custom EQs. Right now, this is my favorite EQ that I have for the speaker, just for general, all types of music. You can add a new one and then name it. And then check this out, guys. So you can, you can do all your different frequencies. You can adjust that, but then you can do full band. And this is a new feature I haven't seen Soundcore do yet. But if you click on that, turn it to the side. I'm sorry about the glare on the screen, but right here you have a lot more customization. So if you click on them, then you can move left and right. You can move frequencies up and down. So you can get really detailed as far as creating a custom sound on this speaker. So that is just a really cool feature, guys, and I definitely recommend playing with that. And one last thing to show you on this app is down here at the very bottom. You can switch it over to light, and this is where you can control the light show on the speaker. You can adjust the brightness of it, so you can dim it. I just keep it on full brightness. It's actually pretty bright, like we're in a full day lit room right now, and you can see it very well. Outside in the full sun, it's not really noticeable, but definitely at night it is nice and bright. These are your 8 different light modes that you can switch between, and then you can actually click right here and customize using this color wheel what colors exactly you want to be in that mix. And some of them have only 2, like this has 2 colors that you can change. This one has 4 colors that you can choose. It's pretty cool. You can drag these around and just get all sorts of different colors that you like. Alright guys, last thing I'm gonna do is a quick sound test just so you guys can get an idea. I'm just gonna play some copyright free music. Alright, so if you can see the bar here, that is half volume. That's what we're gonna do the test here at, and then maybe I'll turn it up a little bit, but you'll watch as I change bass boost on and off.
to electric boogaloo.
You see the truth behind the veil, and you know that they're just looking for attention. Don't let the ruthlessness prevail. Oh, sign up like your fire for ascension. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. The thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings and rise from the ashes.
Man, this thing is awesome. I love how this sounds. It's so alive. Well, you guys, that is all that I have for you in this video. Don't forget about getting this for $40 off. Check down in the description below to see how you can do that. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more. And as always, guys, I will see you next time.